We have with us the Director of Exploration at ONGC. Today was their AGM. We have Mrs. Sushma Rawat with us. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. My first question would be on the KG Basin Development. What is the production outlook for that? What is the expected timeline that ONGC is looking at?
See, ONGC, as you would have heard Director Production ONGC say, we would be coming up with the first oil in the mid of October this year, and that is details of it you can get from Director Production himself because. We have been, I mean, the whole of ONGC, we have been trying to monetize it and bring the first oil as fast as possible. There have been certain hiccups, I would say, but definitely it is online. I can talk more about the exploration aspect in the offshore of KG because we've been working really hard. At present, we have around 6-7 shallow water locations which are, around 98 bar 2 in the vicinity of Rawa and Chandrika acreages of ONGC and JV. So these we'd be looking into, and also we are trying to bring an upside potential to the 98 bar 2 blocks, both cluster 2 as well as 3. So we believe there is a huge potential in the deeper, and this is the easy fruit, which can bring in more upside into the 98 bar 2 project itself.
Very important points there. Ma'am, another question on the exploration activities in general that ONGC will be looking out for FY24 and ahead.
So, in terms of the acreages, and you would have heard quite often that our target at the end of 25-26, it is 5 lakh square kilometer of total acreage availability for ONGC. Currently, we are around 1,67,000. With OLP 8, we'd be nearing somewhere around 2 lakh square kilometers, and we are waiting the OLP 9 offshore round. Wherein the acreages or the areas would be coming in more. So we at present are currently almost doing 19 of the 26 sedimentary basins, both category 2 as well as category 3. We have acquired a lot of data. We have within OLP around 43 blocks in OLP. So we have our committed work programs of 2D, 3D seismic as well as well drilling. So on land as well as offshore, both in the northeast, then we have in Narmada, Kadapa, then Ganga Valley, and also in the Bombay. As you already know, we have had successes or discoveries within the OLP block. Other than that, since January, I mean, we've had 6 small to medium discoveries, and we are hoping to target more offshore in Andamans. Again, we have completed the phase of acquisition of data, so processing and interpretation, and I think mid of next year we'll be into drilling of deep water locations, at least 2 of them in Andaman. Currently, we are drilling in Mahanadi, as you know, 2 locations we have lined up for exploration. One has been spudded, the other is going to be spudded. Kaveri offshore, also in the deep water, around 2400 meter plus of bathymetry, we'll be drilling 3 locations. So it's quite an intensive program which we are looking at, and we are trying to also come up with sort of more increased drilling of locations, which would be coming up to 140 to 150. Currently, we do around 100 exploratory wells. So that pace we are going to increase.
Right. Very, very interesting points there, ma'am. Lastly, one question on the oil and gas production in general at ONGC. It has been on the decline. I think for this FY year on year, it has gone down definitely. ONGC has been able to arrest that. Do you think you can reverse this trend going ahead?
I'm looking forward to monetization of the already discovered fields. We have a huge kitty of around 200 MMT OE in place, of which even if I do a ballpark, recovery of around 20%, it is going to be quite a big volume. On the production side, the teams are, working very hard to bring various projects, as you already heard, so that monetization and, the production starts earlier. For exploration, because we also look into the development aspect of it in terms of the subsurface GNG. So what we contribute is in the area of secondary and tertiary recoveries as well. So enhanced oil recovery, we do a lot of geocellular models in which we can simulate different kind of schemes as to take out more and more oil. They can be low sal water injection or gas injection schemes. So that, of course, exploration does. And we also come up with a lot of near field exploration, which we call the delineation drilling. So in which the entire, the field growth takes place like that. What we establish after drilling a couple of initial exploratory wells, the volume, like for Bombay High, I mean, I've repeated this quite often. Bombay High, initially we estimated around, in the 1980, around 530 mmtoe. Currently it is 2300 mmtoe field. So it's grown over the years. So that is how we bring in more into production through exploration.